Hey, Fred Minnick here, and I'm going to review Jack Daniel's 10-year-old Tennessee whiskey. Look, I know I normally have a little bit more production value to my reviews and some of my other stuff, but the fact is I'm really behind on my reviews. One of the reasons why I've been injured, I hurt my Achilles, and that sucks, but it also put me behind. I've also been doing a lot of traveling, and that's put me behind. So I'm going to be doing some like iPhone-centric reviews. I've already tasted this, so I already have an idea of like what I like about it. But I'm just going to knock this out on an iPhone, upload it. Either you like it or you don't like it. My bottom line is that I have to get these things reviewed because I got my whiskeys of the year coming up. I mean, we're very close to the end of the year, and I'm probably about 60 to 80 bourbons deep behind on my tasting like I normally do. So you're going to be seeing a lot of reviews like this that have like almost no production value. But at any rate, you'll get my opinion one way or another. So here we go. So this is the first age-stated product from Jack Daniel's in my lifetime, and I believe more than a century. Now, I've got a story in the description if you want to read more about that. So here we go. That smells so good. Cinnamon, like a cinnamon roll just coming straight out of the oven. Oh, man. I really love the smell of this. Cinnamon roll, kind of banana pudding, those wafers. I'm imagining this tasting like, you know, vanilla wafers and banana pudding, which growing up as a kid, who didn't have those at your school lunch? Hot damn, that's good. Chocolate, banana nut bread. That vanilla wafer and a banana pudding didn't quite come to fruition. This is more of a banana nut bread flavor profile with a lot of cinnamon here. Now, I'm a big fan of the cask strength Jack Daniel's. This here is 97 proof, so it's just a hair away from being bottled and bond worthy, you know, 100 proof. But it doesn't taste like it tastes like it's a little hotter than 97 proof. So there's a lot of spice here, like that cinnamon kind of backbone just right up in there. Then there's like notes of clove, cardamom, nutmeg. This has got a lot of spice to it that I don't normally associate it with Jack Daniel's. Jack Daniel's is not typically a spicy flavor profile for me. It's typically banana and then some corn notes, but this has some complexity to it that I don't really experience typically with Jack Daniel's. I've always been a Jack Daniel's fan. When I was in Iraq, I had people send me bottles of Jack Daniel's poured into Listerine jugs because, you know, it kind of looked like the Listerine. Well, not this one, but the regular Jack. When I was in college and I got a salad and there was broken glass all in the salad, when they try to make good with me, I was like, give me a bottle of Jack Daniel's. So Jack Daniel's has a very important role in my life. Typically, you know, pre-professional taster level, but I had some good times with Jack Daniel's. And to me, that's what Jack Daniel's always is. It's like a good time whiskey. It's not necessarily one where, you know, you're looking at it as whiskey of the year contender, but this is one of those that breaks the mold, kind of like the Tennessee Tasters releases that they've done in years past. This is complex. This has a lot of beautiful stuff going on with it. This is definitely getting an A+ from me, a 10-year-old that is just complex and keeps on giving. On that third taste, I get some of the more traditional notes of Jack Daniel's. That banana's a little bit more prominent. There is some kind of corn pudding popping up there, but overall, that spice superhighway is just rocking. I mean, we're talking about all kinds of spice on the baking spice level. So if you like baking spices and you like to see those things be pronounced without a lot of alcohol content, then this right here, this is going to be money for you. However, if you are a high proof snob, if you are someone that really gravitates toward barrel proof and you don't want barrel proof, you don't want anything that's not barrel proof, you probably want to stay away from this because it will be disappointing because that alcohol content is not there. It does feel like it's a touch higher than 97 proof, but at the end of the day, it is not. And the great Jack Daniels that have been released of the past decade have been barrel proof. I think this is probably the best Jack Daniels that has been released that is not barrel proof. That means I'm buying this over Sinatra. I'm buying this over some of the lower proof Taster Select. I think this is an instant classic for Jack Daniels. Oh, such an incredible, iconic brand. And I'm excited to see how it's going to do in some blind tastings for me, because I'm definitely going to throw it in the mix for some to come. But I would also be buying this over a lot of products. I mean, to me, this is in that Four Roses single barrel Henry McKenna kind of conversation where you have 100 proof whiskey that has a lot of flavor profile. And so it's just exciting to see Jack Daniels to have something in that mix. But so if you are a fan of whiskey, I highly, highly recommend it that you get this. It's going to not disappoint. But that's going to do it for this. Now, as I mentioned, this was recorded on my iPhone. I'd love to know what you think of this kind of no production glam whatsoever in comparison to my other stuff. Also, I'm not in an ascot. I'm in my Mickey Mouse shirt and in my jean jacket. So, you know, I'm busy. And so, you know, if I'm not putting on the ascot, you know, it's busy season for me. So I typically like wearing my ascot because, you know, a lot of people always want to know, like, why do you wear ascots? Oh, boy, you're so snobby wearing the ascot. Look, I just like wearing them. There's really not much of a story for it. And, you know, when I'm not wearing them, that's kind of like my disguise, if you will. But people do come up to me in public when they see me, like, are you okay? You're not wearing your ascot, are you okay? So the ascot to me is just, I like wearing it. It's simple as that. That's going to do it, folks. If you want to see more episodes, honest reviews, click that subscribe button. If you want to become a member and join the crazy YouTube community, click join. And we got some polls in there that you won't see publicly. That's going to do it, though. Be safe out there. Remember, vodka sucks unless it's being used for hand sanitizer. Cheers, everybody.